Today's video I'm gonna give you some information, tips and advice about why your ex suddenly unblocked you. If your ex unblocked you, but hasn't reached out, it's safe to say that your ex has processed the initial stages of a breakup. Your ex has discerned that he or she went too far with the blocking and changed his or her mind about you. But don't get me wrong. Your ex hasn't changed his or her mind about getting back with you. That's not what getting unblocked means. All it means is that your ex doesn't feel as smothered, angry, or annoyed as before, and that your ex doesn't want to be the person who blocks exes and holds resentments. Your ex wants to be on good terms with people, including you, and needed to unblock you to clear his or her guilty conscience. In this video, we'll talk about what it means when an ex unblocks you on Facebook, Instagram, or on any other social media platform. The reason your ex unblocked you. Number 1. Because you displayed confidence and self-esteem and proved that you have the strength to move forward with your life. Number 2. He or she still has interest in you. When exes act like this, they don't enjoy the idea of you moving on. They want to know that you're still available, which makes them sleep better at night. Number 3. Because your ex cares. You would never unblock someone just because you're not mad at them. If you totally got over the person, you don't give a damn on their Facebook or any other social account. Number 4. He feels a bit guilty for the breakup. In some cases simply because they regret doing it. A lot of times they just do it because of the rush feelings, anger and more. But after that, they just realized how immature they were, or they regret doing it because they miss something as seeing your pictures or things like that. People are used to regret those kind of decisions because they know they did something they didn't think carefully. Number 5. It's also possible that your ex wanted to catch up. Sometimes dumpers unblock their exes because they want to exchange a few quick words with them and see what they've been missing out on. Keep in mind that such dumpers don't want to communicate and reconnect the love bond. They want to communicate to see how their exes feel about them and how they are doing. As a dumpee who got unblocked weeks or months after getting blocked, this isn't an opening for you to get back in touch with your ex. Your job as a person who got dumped is to self-prioritize and keep healing. That's it. That's all you have to do. Number 6. Your ex wanted to check up on you. When you share any significant amount of time with someone only to cut ties indefinitely, it's not unreasonable to wonder about them from time to time. At the time of blocking you, your ex probably felt like it was imminent and had to be done. Now, however, since time has elapsed, they probably feel like it's okay to unblock and check up on you. This does not mean that your ex has any intention of reaching out. They're just curious about what you're up to in life, who you may be dating, how you look, and how you are dealing with the split. Number 7. Curiosity. Your ex unblocked you because they are wondering what have you been up to. As human beings, we always want to know what our significant other is doing right now. They might be wondering if we are doing well or feeling terrible after the breakup. Not necessarily to get back with you, but to see if you have moved on or what. He had blocked you, which means the separation wasn't very friendly. Unblocking you is their curiosity to check if you still put status regarding your past and write those poems. Or just a very feeble chance. They want you back, not necessarily in a romantic way, but as a friend, because you can't just delete and ignore a person when you know he or she is there. And of course, ego may stop them to make contact with you, and maybe they are hoping that you would take the first step. I hope this makes sense. Why hasn't my ex reached out after unblocking me? More often than not, your ex will unblock you without the intention of reaching out. They just want to check up on you and leave the door open for possibly being connected on any of these social media platforms. Don't expect them to reach out because they may never do so. Another reason your ex could be waiting for you to make the first move. I know it's weird, given that they were the ones who blocked you, but their pride might be stopping them from reaching out. So, by unblocking you, they're taking a passive step towards being in contact by hoping that you'll eventually friend them or reach out. Should you break no contact and reach out to your ex who unblocked you? If you are actively doing no contact, then I suggest that you avoid reaching out to your ex. Just because they unblock you doesn't mean they're ready to talk or to reconcile. No contact should be done indefinitely. The only time you ought to break no contact is if your ex reaches out or you were the one to end the relationship. Otherwise, it's not a good idea to do anything. My advice to you would be as follows. Focus on yourself. Don't look at this event as an excuse to backtrack on all the progress you have made. Continue on with your life as if you're still blocked by your ex. What to do when your ex unblocks you? Understand that your ex's blocking has very little to do with you. Unfollow or delete your ex or deactivate your account and remain indefinite no contact. Keep healing and getting over your ex and wait for your ex to make the first move. Act as if nothing happened. Well, that's all we have for you today. If you enjoyed this video and want to hear from me again, be sure to hit that like and subscribe button before you go. Thanks for watching.